Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Coves of Berk, Isle of Berk. Progress has been made, finally, and it's starting to show. I've decided that the mountain will be worked bottom to top, so that means we're starting down here and working up. So, I have started with this cove area. I've made the lush green area with moss. Luckily this all moss has been finished in place, so that's so much easier. But we have lots of coral and other things to add. I'm gonna add some little guys here, but I have lots more to do within this little area, not including the little pond. But we've been adding more and more as time goes on. I'm not quite done. I just collected a bunch of materials, so hopefully I can get a whole bunch done. But I like my little kind of fake lily pads with candles to look like kind of like this, but these guys add light. And then we've got big pieces of different coral down here, and fake coral, of course, because you know, why else would I do that? What else? I was like, what else could I use? Ooh, look at this. This looks coralish. So hopefully as time goes on I can get more of this done. But I have plenty of fish right now to add, so we're gonna do that really quick. Oh, I love how I can just... Okay. That is so much. Okay, I think that's all the fish that I currently have on me. The plan is to get a lot more fish. There's gonna be a lot of tropical fish that end up in here, and hopefully some sea shockers as time goes on. But I've also done some glowberries at the top, some moss, and then I haven't touched anything else yet over here, but this little area is a work in progress. I'm actually really liking how it's gone so far. How did you get up here? No. Sir, come back here. You cannot. You are not meant to be able to go up here. Did I put you down there? Okay, you know what? There you go. My goodness, the fish. They're stressing me out. But besides that, I have even more over here. That's a wall. Never mind. The fireworm area has been completed, thankfully. We hatched a whole bunch of fireworms, so they're sitting everywhere. I thought the blaze rods kind of looked like dripping honey, almost, kind of, but they're so cute, and there's like 100 of them because I placed them everywhere. But we have both of our queens. We might be able to add one more maybe down the middle if we ever want to, but this took a lot of gold. There is lots of gold. Multiple stacks, I would say. I've made a little area going up all the way to the top of the mountain, which was definitely something to make. And then I discovered this little area, so this was already here. A bit strange, but you know, what else could happen? We're starting to do the glow lichen, so eventually that will get done once I start working fully up here. But this has been definitely a fun time. Woohoo! So much. So much mining, so much gold, so much coral, moss, lots and lots of glow lichen to spawn proof everything for sure. So as time goes on, I'm hoping I can just get rid of the torches, but right now I don't have the stuff to do that, but that's okay. we're gonna work bottom top, which means fish. Oh, they're like all grouped together. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we're gonna add more fish as time goes on. The kelp has really taken off, which I actually need to grab some of this to add more kelp. But I think this bottom area is definitely gonna look good, at least so far. We can put sea shockers down here, which will be super exciting because I have a lot of sea shocker eggs that I've been wanting to hatch. So once we get all of this, we can go ahead and hatch those. There's so much. Oh, and on stream, we learned about sea pickles because I was placing sea pickles, and what else would I do besides Google sea pickles? I was having a mental break. I had to place all of the sand by hand. It was rough. It was fine though. Everything was just fine. Okay. Almost got all the kelp done. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue working on here, adding more fish and getting this really populated. So I will see you guys once I have more to show down here. Or well, more fish. I'll see you guys when there's like 100,000 fish in here, because that's gonna end up what happens is I'm gonna keep getting fish. But that's fine. There'll be more coral and more fish. See ya. Alright. It is almost done. The last few touches are just like outside stuff, like bushes and making sure everything's lit up, which it isn't yet. We're getting close. But I have started putting dragons down here. Sea shakas. They're very cute. And then I also put some speed stingers down here, which everyone's a baby because they just hatched and were just tamed. But besides that, I just need to get some glowberries thoroughly hanging, some vines hanging from the roof, or maybe the vines will be closer down and will hang just off the sides down here, depending on how much I can get. My current method of glowberries is launching myself into the ceiling so I can place things and not really doing it the nice way. But I put my shaders back on. I forgot I took them off. So now these guys will just bob in the water, so I have them sitting on lily pads if they bob. So they're all just chilling. We got the green guy. He's in the carpet for some reason. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. But down here, the little cove is full of life. I made a ton of buckets, and I got so many fish. I made multiple trips, so for some reason it looks empty, but there is a lot of fish in here, I promise. But it looks really cool, so I'm really excited about that. And then the next part is I'm going to add stalactites and hopefully big ones from the ceiling, if I can get that. But oh, there's a ledge up there. Oh, hold on. There's a ledge up there. So close. Nothing spawns in here as of right now. There's a creeper up there too. There's a small ledge up over here that nothing spawned on it until now, so I didn't notice it. But, you know, it's fine. So we're gonna add these little... Where do you all were not here 5 minutes ago? None of you were here. I've spent hours down here, and no one's come down at me. But I'm gonna slowly terrain it, so like, as you can see over here and stuff, it's all different terrain. But hopefully, and then there's holes in the ceiling, which I need to go and light up that area up above us as well. It's gonna be so much fun. Nope. Thank you. But so far I've just been kind of like fixing this and adding blocks, and my hope is I can put all of the boulder class, or most of them, so a lot of the whispering deaths, since I have so many whispering death eggs. More than I shall ever need. Oh yeah, there's a cave up there, huh? I need to block that off too. Everything will spawn there now because I don't have... What? That should have hit you. And then I haven't touched this yet. Again, I'm really proud of this, but with the shaders it's so bright. It looks so cool. Get the torch out of the view. It looks so cool. I love it. But anyway, I'm definitely very proud of that. That took forever. Forever. Now, I haven't really done much outside. Like, I've done some of this entrance over here. And I actually ran out of, what are you called? Glow lichen. I ran out of glow lichen. I don't know, this might not stay the way it is. I'm probably going to make it bigger, because I've done as well as a lot of exploring. I've explored too much, to simply put it. That, and I've done more farms down here. Ignore the nether portal sound. So we have more honeycomb being produced, because that took a lot of honeycomb. So I made, which I'm checking to see, do all these have 3? Yes, okay. And these guys have too much. I don't know why there's more bees than there was. So I expanded this to have another 4 beehives, because I had the beehives. I need the produce to be produced. And then I have a berry farm, because I need it for germillions. They require glowberries to be tamed. So we got some foxes, and then I have a tamed fox. He sits. Oh, look at that little nose. Look at you. Oh my goodness. So cute, so cute. And then I have a glowberry farm, because obviously I need that. But this is kind of blocked off. And for some reason, this redstone gave me so much trouble. It needs to go from down here all the way up. Instead of, because the tutorial I looked at, it said just leave this a block here and put the redstone like you would do for the sugarcane. But sugarcane has this flip-flopped. So it needs to be like this for it to work, which was very frustrating for some reason. Which, as you can see, this is on top, so it does, the redstone signal goes and everything, it just doesn't activate the pistons. So everything else works, like it'll light the redstone signal or activate it, and it'll go through. The pistons just won't go off. So I don't know. And then I used whatever building block, but as of right now, these guys are named just Fox, is what their name tag says. So if anyone would like to name them, please. I have dragons, I have parrots, I have wolves, I have cats, I have a bunny. If for the dragons, if you want to name like a specific one, just tell me like the species and kind of what the color is, or if you know the variant, you can say that as well, and I will name them. I have plenty of dragons to name. I'm not allowed to name them. That is my one rule. And I accidentally put a parrot into this book at the wardrobe top. I tried to put him on top. He went inside. So he's fine. He's not injured. He's not dying. But he's stuck. So I don't know what to do with him. I don't know how to get him out without losing all of this stuff. Well, this is the bottom. Huh. So maybe if I break the top, I can't trust it. And then the other thing I did, look at this glorious storage. I moved all the storage from over here, and I put it everywhere here. I have so many empty chests, it's amazing. And eggs. I stored all of my eggs. So, speaking of eggs, I have 2 Eruptodon eggs. A laboon, which I don't know what that means, and then a normal Eruptodon. The first one I had, the egg fell into lava, and I lost it. I found 2 more nests. I don't know what a Natterdon is. I'm assuming it's a Deadly Natter mixed Eruptodon. I have a Go-Cutter I could hatch. And then we have Purple Death and a Pygmy Death. So, that will be interesting. We have some Timberjacks that I don't think we have. Oh no. I need to move all this, but I done all this by hand, so everything has to be moved by hand so things don't get messed up, because I have all of the species are next to each other. Hence why I think I might have every single one of these. I have so many. So I'll need to go through and see, do I actually have all of the variants of that? I might. We have many sentinels that we can hatch for variants. I want to see the Titan Wildebeest. I think is the one we'll hatch once we get everything ready. We got some Snap Trappers. I want to see the Orchid one, particularly Snow Wraiths, which I'm actually really excited about. I really want to hatch some of those guys, and then Change Rings, which I only have 1, so I'm really excited about that too. So we actually do have a Gale Chaser egg, and then I have some Forever Winks, which will be interesting as well. So we have lots of eggs, lots of dragons to hatch, lots of dragons in general. I have too many animals. I moved the waystone over here because I've been slowly doing landscaping. So I've been adding more moss over here, and slowly I got all the way around this building as well and down around it, which is so much work. So much. I have, what else did we get? We got some more dragons. I don't remember where I put them. Well, there's one up there. I got another Gale Chaser. I found it. It was my friend. It had no choice. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. But we have many, many dragons. I cannot remember what has happened between this episode and the last one, because I spent so much time doing random things. I don't remember what I did last episode. I think it was part of the mountain. So if I'm repeating things, it's probably why. Hashball! You're very cute. I'm trying to find... I had a Dramillion. I got another Dramillion. I don't know where it went. Which is what I'm looking for. It was the Aqua variant. I put him somewhere. Oh, here he is. I put him somewhere else because he lit everything on fire, and I was terrified for my buildings for a minute, and that the moss was gonna go aflame. But he sits nice and pretty. I have a couple more that I've trapped in here that I need to tame. I have some other ones as well, but I'm trying not to tame everything at the moment and refraining from doing that because I have too many dragons. Again, I have too many. It's a problem. But the other thing I got, which you can probably see by the way of my wing durability and the way I bounce and fly, I got Cloud in the Bottle. It's double jump, and I have permanent water breathing and another fortune level. So these are so useful. I'm so glad for them. Wait, I'm gonna actually turn the slot on of that one so you can see the cloud in the bottle, because I find it really cute. The only other problem I've reached so far the Enderman. The Endermen have decided to make it their life mission to move every single moss block I have placed. I keep finding moss blocks and grass blocks in places they shouldn't be. Like there. Right there. It is. Right there. I can't. Why are you there? You're not meant to be. I didn't place you there. That's not even a grass block. It's dirt. And you can tell, like, there was one here and a moss block here. Because there's cobble exposed. Cobble. This one is missing. I'm gonna... They placed it... well, I found where one of them went. So I'm gonna have to go through and redo this. As well as light it up. It is frustrating. Oh, actually, I don't want to be in here. I need to go back home. Darn it. There was one thing I wanted to get to see if it would work. Don't mind me, I'm just jumping out. This is great. I don't even need rockets almost anymore. I just don't jump. The reason why I jump and fly is because the double jump works like a normal jump if I don't have wings on. But since if you press spacebar twice with the Elytra, you fly, it's counting that. So it's great. It works awesome. Oh, you cry, no cry. Hi. Doggo! I get distracted. What was I in here for? I was grabbing something. I was grabbing this to see. Supposedly the fruit will make it so that your dragon grows up instantly. I don't know if that's true. We're gonna find out. We're gonna grow some sea shockers. But yeah, my wings are like crying for help with how much I've done with them. There's so many more critters to get. The fact that these two are different makes no sense to me. Is they look the same to me, except this one has darker pattern in its wings. So like you can see like cobble and stuff in this one's wings. You can't see that in this one. So that is the only difference. They were glowy and orange, and I thought they were cool. That's why I tamed them. I didn't realize they were like different. At least I didn't realize until I saw their names. Okay, we're gonna grow out this little guy first. Oh. No. Oh. No. Don't move. Oh goodness, you grew up quick. Okay, so it takes its like 5 seconds until it grows up. But here's one. So let's go down here. Let's do this blue one. I think that's just normal sea shocker. Oh goodness. Okay. Don't knock him off the lily pad. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm gonna actually move you so you face this way instead. Please don't turn. Now you're just chilling on top of the water. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. The other ones I'm gonna let grow naturally because I don't have any more fruit. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. But then we also got these little guys, which actually I might. Let's see how far can I get it down. Darn, I ran out. It's just a little curled up and so cute. Ah, I love them. I'm a sucker for them. The other interesting thing is that, oh, I have one more thing to show. I forgot about this. I had to do way too. Why are you moving? Wait, are you tamed? No. Wait. I keep finding untamed ones of these. I hatched like 20 eggs at once. It was a bad idea. Are you tamed now? don't look tamed. Wait. Uh-oh. You're not tamed. Wait, I need you to take the honeycomb, please. This is bad. Are you not gonna tame? Are you tamed? Oh, you are tamed. Okay. I keep finding them everywhere. They're everywhere. There's some, they like eventually keep walking that way, and that's when I find out they're not tamed. I didn't know you could place blaze rods until this, and I thought it was really cute, and I put one of the guys in it. There's so many fireworms. There's only like 2 honey blocks though, because I gave up on honey blocks. They didn't fit the vibe correctly, and were oh so frustrating to get, that I killed some of the bees on accident because they stung me. But the other thing I did, which took way too long, frankly, way too long, nothing should take this long, was I needed to get lots of blaze rods, and now I have like, oh, it won't let me open my inventory. I don't like that. I need lots of blaze rods, and I'm not gonna sit there and get, how nicely put it, well, not shish kebab, but I'm being roasted, technically, I guess you could call it, by blazes. Like, oh, run, I made a blaze farm, which works really well, because while there isn't any in here currently, or well, there just isn't many. There's like 200 and something at home. Oh, okay, wait. Unfortunately, oh, ha. Don't die. I need to come just ever so slightly closer. Okay. Where is it? Got him. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of blazes. So, yeah, I made this. I was so proud of it because I knew the theory behind it, but I looked it up still because I needed it. So it's pretty good. You can get like an hour if you spend here. You get multiple stacks, which, with the amount of blaze rods I used, there's probably like 2 stacks just sitting there. They're also really good for light, except for if you step on them, they set you on fire. So as long as you don't mind your toes being roasted, it really, you could use them for light. Hence why most of them are either like 2 blocks off the ground or something similar, because I kept getting roasted trying to place them. Which, my fault, reasonably. Oh man. Okay. Got it. Oh! Nice. I love that. That works so well. The next thing I want to get is like, I don't know, I make farms as I need them, so I might make like I need a whole bunch of berries, so I made a berry farm. I have foxes. It makes me so happy. Hold on. Come here. Come here. They're so hard to, did I, oh, I did. Nope. The baby. The baby. Nope, I had it for 2 seconds. Come back. Come here. Got it! Alright, you can sit next to your sibling. Look at him! Oh, and he's got little... Oh, they're so cute! Oh, I love them! I don't remember what button screenshots. Yes, I did it. Okay. This takes a while to work, but you know, I'm not in a hurry to keep doing glowberries, so I often sit here and just, if I'm going to leave my computer, AFK here. But the next thing I need to work on is getting more of this, which this contraption, which has tons of bone meal in it, is for. But yeah, so it's been real fun. Oops, wrong button. But that is going to be all for this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll have a lot more progress done on the mountain with many, many more dragons inside of it. I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye-bye!